Hello friends, once again welcome to Ayurpreneur Academy YouTube channel. I am Dr. Vivekanand the founder of Ayurpreneur Academy and Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. The Ayurpreneur Academy, the Ayurveda School of Entrepreneurship to empower all the Ayurveda professionals to achieve and live an entrepreneurial lifestyle to accomplish professional significance, social significance, financial abundance and time freedom using Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. So today in this particular session, I am going to discuss about the role of artificial intelligence in Ayurveda. So I have selected a logo. You can see here a logo is there, which is very much in accordance, in congruence with the Ayurveda. A very good logo which of the AI company Tree Root is there. Of course, I am using it from the Canva, and that reflects how an artificial intelligence and Ayurveda can be properly, if they are combined together, how beautifully the results may be coming out. So let us know what is the artificial intelligence. Okay, so before going to this, okay, so what is the artificial intelligence? So artificial intelligence, as per the definition, it is nothing but a human brain in the computer. It's a human brain in a machine. It's human brain in the computer. Because what the human brain does, what the human intelligence does is, it does learning, reasoning, problem solving and language understanding. So if all these things, they are put into a computer and a machine, and that machine can respond in the same way, then it is called as artificial intelligence. Okay, so it is a combination of human emotions and the machine. As if a robo. Okay, you must have seen the movie of Robo of Rajnikant. And before that, Kannada, what you call the superstar is there, Upendra. He also made one movie long back, which is nothing but about the artificial intelligence. It is robo getting into human emotions. Now, how and where it will be helpful in Ayurveda when it comes considering the artificial intelligence. So we can use the artificial intelligence in data analysis, in enhanced diagnostic capabilities, if you want to use it for the clinical practice, then personalized treatment plans for the patient, your patients, improved patient engagement, if you want to have the engagement with them and to build up the relationship. And if you are into other what you call Ayurveda businesses, you can create your own Ayurveda business plans there with using the AI assistance, and you can get the content and the material and designs for your books, your lecture, your scientific article writing and social media posts and emails, and predictions of the sales and market and finance management, and the what you call even the innovative health apps or the tech driven health apps and devices you can make. Okay, so how this data analysis is? So data analysis, usually basically this AI takes the data from all the resources available in the digital space, and accordingly it make its own what you call identifies the patterns, and then it makes the correlations, and by that it can predict, it can give the particular what you call the solution for your prompt what you have put, or the question what you have asked. The answer will be coming for that based on the the learning it has made, what the pattern it has observed, and what the reasoning it can make. Based on that, and this particular what you call the data analytic capacity of this machine or this particular the tool will give you whatever you ask, which is textual based. Even images can be formed, but it takes an advanced what you call chat GPT. So the basic one, it gives all the textual based whatever the details you want. Okay. So once you have got the data, the previous data or enriched data is there, and whenever the correlating what you call the symptoms, signs, complaints, or the physical what you call the examination or informations and variable informations like observing the heart rate and pulse, all those things when you put into your system, okay, when you the AI, it takes the what you call the data from there, and it makes its own pattern, identify pattern, and that can help you to predict the diagnosis. It can assist you to make a faster and accurate diagnosis based on the earlier its data what it is having, and its learning, and what the present patient you are putting into the data of the present patient you are putting. Okay, so by that you can get a very accurate and very faster diagnosis but of course it requires a final what you call this approval from you. Then once you are very much convinced with the diagnosis, and according based on that, when all the data what you have provided to your AI machine, that can give you the individual health what you call the tailor made the treatment plans. Of course, Ayurveda right from the beginning it preaches, it directs, it advocates personalized treatment. Okay, this Western world is not aware of this personal treatment. Now they are coming with the personal treatment with this AI. But Ayurveda long back it gives about the personal treatment. That's why if we need to understand the prakriti and the pariksha we should do, then only we can make the diagnosis, and we can based on the rogi bhala and vyadhi bhala, the treatment changes even for the same disease. Okay, so that is what already our Ayurveda long back it has told the personalized treatment, but now the Western world is taking the help of the AI. That's why the AI is booming in the Western world. And the debate will arise whether we really require the AI for our clinical practice. That it is left to you. Okay, but of course AI can help us in some of the areas which advantage I'll tell you in the later part of this video. Okay, so before that, going to the next point, let me request you, if you are still not subscribed for my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe for our Ayurpreneur Academy YouTube channel, and click the bell icon so that you can get the notification for the future videos, and share it with your all the Ayurveda friends, because we are on the mission of building in a universe of Ayurveda and very affluent Ayurveda community. Okay, so the fourth point is where we can use this data is when patient, if you want to, okay, if you want to engage with the patient, because see ultimately customer satisfaction or that makes your business to grow. So if you are in the clinical practice, it is a patients. If it is a business, your customers. Okay. So if you want to keep them happy, and if you want to attend them, and if you want to reduce your manpower, your personal engagement, then this AI becomes a very handy for you. It becomes very handy for you. You can set up the chatbots and virtual assistants which can answer the queries and support the queries and other informations and other individual whatever the queries they are having, and other tips it can provide on and means at a frequent whatever you schedule, and whenever the question is asked to it, the chat GPT, that virtual assistant, can answer all the common queries and provide initial guidance and offer personalized health recommendations which can reduce all your physical presence. That is what I am speaking about, time freedom. So when in our mission, Ayurpreneur Academy mission, Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub mission is all the Ayurveda doctors should be able to leverage the time freedom. So we need to live our life beyond the only clinical practice. So for that, chat GPT can help us to leverage the time, and by that we can achieve the time freedom. Okay, then if you are in a business, you can, especially with Ayurveda, Ayurpreneurship, if you are in Ayurpreneurship, then of course clinical practice is also, as per me, is an Ayurpreneurship. Okay, because you are building a business there, and other than the clinical practice, if the 6 verticals I have mentioned, of course in the other 6, the integrative Silhote is again integrative medical practice, again it comes under the clinical practice only. Other than these 2, rest of the 5 verticals what I have mentioned, like coaching, like startups, like technological what you call the entrepreneurship in Ayurveda, and the agriculture and the research and so on. So this AI can help all these 5 also. Okay, where you can even, especially for technological what you call the entrepreneurship as well as the authorpreneurship research, the AI can come into handy. Okay, so it can prepare a business plan for you. Okay, then content for your books, as I told, and lectures, and of course it can make the predictions for about your sales, and what are the marketing strategy you need to change, and what are the lacunas in your marketing strategy, and what are the financial management for the prediction for the financial management, as well as the difficulty or the root causes for your financial losses. That can all of them can be identified by, and it can give a report, a very what you call the professional report to you based on the accurate prompt what you give it to you put the input for that, as per that output will be coming. Okay, so other than this, as I told, the innovative device, AI-driven health apps, because health apps, they are becoming very much what you call need of the hour, and a lot of people are leveraging the demand of the what to call the society about the health apps, and you can develop your own health apps by that technological driven entrepreneurship. What I speak about the Ayurveda, there you can use the AI. Okay, so that is where you can use the AI for your Ayurveda entrepreneurship. Now, how does it work? Okay, how does it work? So, as I told you already, it is the soul or the core, or what you call the potential of this AI is to analyze the data. Unless it doesn't have data, it won't give you the output. And fortunately, because of this, all the Google and search engines and all the things and Wikipedia, lot of information is already in the digital space or the cloud space, and because of that, now it is not scare of, or it is not what you call the less of any information in any field. But still, Ayurveda is there is a lot of information is need to be again fed into the digital space. So maybe because of that, some restrictions, some limitations may be found in Ayurveda related all the AI what you call the solutions. But still, thanks to all the efforts of the government, efforts of the council, commission, as well as the efforts of the whole world, which are even Western world is looking for Ayurveda, the lot of data is now available in the data. E-Sahitas have already been uploaded in the digital space. Drug what you call the formularies have been uploaded in the classical drug formularies have been uploaded on the digital space, and because of that, the AI can take all the information from all those resources and it can give you the solutions. So data collection is the first that is the process, the steps of the how the AI works is it first does the data collection. So based on the data collection, it can give its prediction. Okay, so whatever the data you fed of your, for example, taking the example of a clinical practice, when your patient comes to you, you will be in what you call recording. You will be recording there all the symptoms, complaints, symptoms, signs, and other lifestyle factors, and their dietary habits, and any other relevant information like Prakriti, Nadi, Jiva, Bala, and Mutra, Purisha, all those things, Netra, these things, all of your observations will be feeding into the system. So based on that, what is the relevant information you are given? Okay, the AI will give you that AI will give you the outcome, that is whatever you ask for. For example, if you ask for a diagnosis, it will give a diagnosis. If you ask for a treatment along with the diagnosis, it will give all that. Okay, so the variable data can also be uploaded. That is uploaded. So biometric records like Nadi, Prakriti, Agni, Pulse, etc. can be given. So whatever has been fed, that is the first step, that it collects the data. Then second step is processing that data. So data, whatever has been provided, the beauty of the AI is it cleans and organizes the data, whatever has been provided to it. And then it makes a what you call a very well organized, what you call a clean data. It makes a format is made. Okay, and that format, in that whatever the standardized format it makes, in that also, if anything is missing or any incomplete information, that also it takes care and it gives you the idea. Okay, so in that way, it processes the data, the collection of the data, processing of the data. Then based on that, it will make, depending upon the identifying the key factors, features, and parameters, what the process, what it has pre-processed the data. Okay, and based on that, it can give you the features of the what you call the either diagnosis or the treatment. Okay, so there, based on that, you can have the crucial what you call diagnostic analysis you can make out, treatment plans you can make out, business plans, business issues you can identify, and accordingly you can act on that. Tech driven innovations can be given by the AI. Okay, so whatever the data which has collected, which has been processed, based on that it makes the predictions and it gives you the future, whatever the predictions, and based on that you can plan your action. Then Fourth is the machine learning. So whatever the data it has processed, it has predicted, it makes the machine to learn it, so that it can be used in the future. It can be used in the future. Whenever you put the inputs, the future, it will take the same data, same learning, same analysis, same pattern, and based on that, whenever you put the future data, it can give an accurate prediction for that particular patient or that particular situation, depending upon whether you are in clinical practice or in another what you call the business of the Ayurveda. Then diagnostic predictions, as I already told. So based on all the more deeper, more detailed information if you give, and a proper prompt if you give, then it can give you a very accurate and correct potential diagnosis, okay, based on the patterns. Okay. Next is continuous learning. Still, AI believes that it requires still more learning. As I already told, Ayurveda, even though lot of the informations, a lot of the Ayurveda classical, what you call the Sanhitas are already in the digital space, but beyond that, as medical science is ever changing, but not Ayurveda, not Ayurveda, but still based on the geographic, what you call the seasonal changes, based on the pandemics and all those things, the continuous learning is also required for AI to understand the newer, what you call the variables, newer occurrence, newer events. Based on that, it will work to help, it will make the continuous learning, and based on that, it can improvise. So we need to collaborate with the AI what you call the experts, so that we can make a better use of the AI. Now, what are the key factors when you are using the chat GPT, when you are using the artificial intelligence? What are the key factors you need to take care? The first one is you are supposed to feed the relevant data. For example, if you are treating a patient, if you are looking for a diagnosis and treatment, a relevant data should be there. If you are looking for a business plan, a relevant data should be given. If you are looking for a financial gain, a relevant data should be there. If you are looking for some innovative ideas, then relevant data should be there. So relevant data is the first and primary key factor which will decide the answer which the chat GPT can give you, whether it will be accurate or inaccurate. Then relevant prompts. This is very much important. Prompts means what the question you will ask to the chat GPT. That is a prompt. So whenever you request, whatever the request you make, whatever the question you put to the chat GPT, that is called as prompt. And if that prompt, as per the prompt, the output will be there. As per the input of that prompt, the output will be there. So you should be very much careful about the prompt. But above that, there is a human touch is required. Human touch is required because, see, of course, it is a machine. It's a machine. It doesn't have spirit. AI lacks spirit. Of course, as per the to Indian mythology, each and every, even the metal has the soul in it, but it is in the Nidravastha or Suptavastha. But still, machine, even though it is functioning, but I feel that the spirit cannot be there. The intelligence may be there, intellectual intelligence may be there, but spirit is not there. So the knowledge or the wisdom can be derived from the spirit, from the soul. So the soul is lacking in the machines, in the AI. So there, because of that, human touch is always required. Even though whatever the output it gives, you need to assess it whether it suits your need or not, whether it is relevant to your condition or not. Based on that, you need to make your final call. So because the knowledge occurs only when there is a conjugation of Indriyartha, Indriya, Manas and Atma. So when they are in conjugation, then only you can make out the best the final call. So for that, you need to see that a human touch should be given to the whatever the AI you use, whatever the outcome you got from the AI, and wherever you are using it for, you need to give, because the AI itself sends a disclaimer. Okay, when you ask for a treatment plan, what AI gives is, I am not a licensed healthcare professional. and providing a diagnosis or treatment plan requires a detailed examination by a qualified Ayurveda practitioner. However, I can offer general information on common Ayurvedic principles related to the symptoms you mentioned. Possible Ayurvedic perspective. So see, it is very much clear. The AI says that I am not the man, I am not the human being, I am not the perfect, I am not the expert of that particular domain. Only thing, whatever the information I have got, based on that, the information I can provide you. Not the final decision. So final decision remains with you. Final decision remains with you. You need to think about. So you cannot depend totally on AI, and you cannot act like dumb to put all the whatever the question you want to ask and get the data and put. No, it cannot be. You need to, because it cannot only the whole machine cannot lead the life. It can, because at the end of the day, humans want human touch. Okay, so you need to see that to optimize the AI outputs. Okay, and to optimize the treatment what it has proposed to you, to optimize the whatever the advice it has given to you, you need to use your own intellectual intelligence to decide it. Okay, so when it comes to that is final diagnosis, which output from the AI model is not meant to replace the expertise of the Ayurveda practitioners, but rather to complement it. So the AI says that whatever the diagnosis I am giving, whatever treatment plan I am giving, it is not to replace the expertise of the Ayurveda practitioner, but rather to complement him or assist him. So ultimately, human AI collaboration is supposed to take place. Human AI collaboration is a must. Okay, so that is how these are the key factors of what you are to look after. You need to depend on your own intelligence also along, but only thing is that you can get more what you call the advantage. What are the advantage now? The advantage is that it reduces your physical and mental workload and efforts. Okay, thus making you more productive. So the AI should be taken as a complementary rather than what you call the substitute. It should not be substitute. It should be complementary. The AI should be taken as used as complementary to increase our productivity, not to losing our productivity, losing our intelligence, losing our curiosity, losing our creativity, losing our what you call potentials, losing our intelligence. If you totally become dependent on the AI, and if you use the AI as your substitute, you will lose your own what you call the intelligence. That's what I told. I have written here in the limitation or disadvantages. It may disrupt. Okay, it may disrupt human creativity and intelligence. It may disrupt. So disruption is both the meaning it has been taken. Disruption is when it brings a what you call revolution. That is also disruption. But when it kills something, that is also, in the negative way I am using the disruption here. That is, it may disrupt human creativity and intelligence. So you need to be very much what you call intelligent enough to use to know to what extent you should use the AI, when to use, when not to use. So that is how you can use. The advantage is to reduce your physical strain, mental strain, and only final touch if you can make, and the 90% of your work if it is taken care of by the AI, and 10% the cherry on the cake if you are able to make it with your intellectual power, this one, that becomes what you call a very good productive what you call either plan or the process or the product. Okay, so you need to use the AI as your complementary. And the advantage of another advantage of the AI is if you are not good with the English language or any other language, okay, especially now I am using in English only, that's why I am using the word English language. Most of Indians, we lack the proper grammar in English. So we need not to bother. Whenever you want to have some content, some draft from AI, that will be grammatically, all the text will be grammatically correct. Okay, and it will be as per the international standards, so that you need not to bother about the grammar and all the sentences, and your text becomes very quality wise. So whenever you want to use it for what you call the any email content, any social media content, if you want to use, that becomes that appears to be very standard. Okay, so innovative predictions can be had. That is another advantage of the AI. Innovative predictions can be had for your research, for your business, for your finance, for your marketing, for sales, and for services. So the limitations and disadvantages are there. As I told you, that you may lose your creativity if you totally depend on the AI, and if you do not give your last final human touch. So that is all about the what you call artificial intelligence, in how to use it in the Ayurveda, either practice or for business. So if in the part 2 of this video, I will be showing the how the what exactly ChatGPT, how it should be opened, and what the prompts I mean, and how it gives that demo we can give. Because this video going to be longer if I start go on doing that, so I would like to divide it into 2 parts. So this is part 1, what you are watching, and the part 2 I will be demonstrating how the ChatGPT looks and how it throws out the content when we ask something. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and watch the part 2 also, so that you can have the clear idea. And let us use all the modern technology to blend properly with our Ayurveda classics and our Ayurveda knowledge, and make it a global standard without violating Ayurveda principles. So keep watching Ayurpreneur Academy YouTube channel, and if you are not still the part of our Ayurpreneur Academy or Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, kindly visit www.ayurpreneurlifestylehub.com and enroll yourself for lifetime membership with Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. Thank you for watching this video once again.